Hello, and very happy to see you on my channel. This afternoon, we give you a piece of breaking news. Rumor has it, Prince Harry was overwhelmed with feelings of guilt for not being closer to his homeland when the coronavirus pandemic struck. And now it has been reported those very same feelings could be the catalyst to persuade the 36-year-old prince to finally divorce Meghan Markle and head back to the UK. According to Express, Thomas Markle Jr. has suggested that the recent comments of one of Harry's former Army seniors could pressure him into heading home. He predicts that divorce is on the cards for Meghan and Prince Harry, claiming his estranged sister will end up with Harry one way or another. In another cutting remark, he said Meghan was just a character in a series and not an A-list actress. Referring to an article in British publication Sunday People, Mr. Thomas Markle Jr. recently said that General Sir Richard Dinant's comments could pressure Harry into going back to the UK. Thomas Jr. added that they are madly in love, but claimed Harry has changed quite a bit, and they are both drastically changing their lives to suit her. While Harry is desperate to return to the military role, she walks in front of Harry. God forbid this ever happened. We really don't want to see Harry wallowing in the corner of a room with a bottle of gin, he said. Meghan's brother went on, seriously and honestly, I don't know anyone who doesn't think this will not end in divorce in a very short time. I do believe that their decision to leave the royal family was Meghan's idea, and Harry agreed with her to keep the peace in the marriage. Harry has changed so much since marrying Meghan. But I believe if she goes back to acting, they will divorce and Harry will get custody of Archie and return to the royals. Do you remember? No one wanted to hear the brother and sister 2 years ago. Now they are proven absolutely correct. Agree with him about divorce. Once Meghan can no longer use HRH or Sussex Royal, all her Hollyweird friends, who only become such wonderful friends when she married Harry, will suddenly be much too busy to bother with her. She will once again be just another Z-list wannabe actress. Poor Harry will no longer be of any use to her, and she will dump him, as she dumped her father and entire family, as well as a couple of previous husbands. Meanwhile, Richard reportedly said, Harry makes his own choices, but we miss him, and I hope that in a change of circumstances that I can't envisage, he returns to take up more traditional royal duties. Richard went on to say that it was a terrible shame that there is now a disconnect between Harry and his military role, which previously helped injured or troubled veterans. In my opinion, anyone who says anything negative about her is, as they say, Meghan Markle, she cannot handle any criticism, hence why she has no family or true friends, and she has passed on that mindset to Harry, who has followed suit with his family. It's about time Meghan doesn't get what Meghan wants. She treats the men in her life like dirt, takes, then leaves. I think her dad created his own monster with her at an early age by doting on her to an extreme. Now she expects nothing less. She's no feminist or humanitarian. She has used and discarded everyone who made her relevant. A high-maintenance, fake individual who will stop at nothing to get what she wants. Back to my news. Richard's comments came after it was reported Prince William had been forced to replace Harry after the Duke of Sussex allegedly crossed a line. William will reportedly replace Harry as Captain General of the Royal Marines, a role Prince Harry was reluctant to let go of. And an expert also wrote that, why Prince William is the only grown-up royal we can trust. The article from New Zealand Herald, it was a royal engagement many may have thought would have once better suited to fun-loving Prince Harry. Surrounded by primary school children with worms in their hands, to visit All Saints Catholic Primary School in Liverpool was full of potential pitfalls. Yet, as the touching exchanges between the future king and these inner-city children revealed during Monday's TV documentary on the environment, it is William, not Harry, who is taking on the role of the People's Prince. as he took great delight in opening Anfield's school new bug hotel, dubbed Buckingham Palace. The heartwarming scenes showed a William many have never seen before. Viewers welcomed this self-deprecating and candid side of him, as the father of three kept his humor while being bombarded with questions about Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, revealing that the eldest was as cheeky as each other and that his wife Kate was better at flossing than him. Despite all the turmoil of the past 2 years, A Planet for Us All depicted a prince at peace with himself. William's calm and thoughtful demeanor could not have been more at odds with historical reports of the hot-headed prince's petulance. Yet, as royal author Ingrid Seward put it, quote, "Becoming a parent has mellowed him. William has always had this ability to connect with people. I remember some of his earliest engagements, how much he reminded me of Diana. He's very natural and not at all fake. He's always had it, but I think perhaps he was overshadowed by Harry. Now he's no longer on the scene. We are reminded that William has the same qualities in spades." It is certainly a new take on the latest royal chapter, which has seen William pitted against his beloved brother ever since Harry married Meghan Markle in 2018. This week, the royal family has been plagued with yet more revelations about the tensions between the Cambridges and the Sussexes, with the serialization of Robert Lacey's new book, Battle of Brothers. In it, the respected royal author claims that Harry felt overshadowed, not only by his siblings' superior status in the royal pecking order, but by his tendency to always put the firm first. Lacey's book also references William's fiery temper, revealing that even Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, was taken aback by the extent of his ranting and raving at Prince Charles when she married into the royal family in 2005. Describing William as letting rip with no apparent inhibition in his presence, he said, "The rose had been earth-shattering by her account, with William doing the shouting and Charles submitting meekly." Stubborn and strong-willed William was begged by palace PRs to acknowledge his father's role in his upbringing in media appearances to mark the 20th anniversary of the princess's death in 2017, but he refused. Yet, as Lacey points out, in the wake of their disagreements and the departure of Harry, father and elder son have grown much closer together, working ever more in tandem to secure the future of the monarchy. Those who know the couple best credit Kate, and indeed the Middleton family, with helping to calm fiery William. When William is flying off the handle, it is often Kate who pulls him back, said one source who knows them both well. Sometimes William would let the press get to him. Kate would always be the one to say, "Let it go." During the nearly 2 decades they have been together, William has also sought the wise counsel of Michael Middleton, Kate's father, whom he jokingly refers to as Dad. The mild-mannered former BA flight dispatcher has been an invaluable sounding board over the years. But the success of this week's documentary is also a testament to the team around William, who has helped him to realize his ambitions. His former private secretary, Simon Case, recently appointed as cabinet secretary by Boris Johnson, is credited with bolstering the Duke's statesman-like image. One of Case's last jobs at Kensington Palace was to help William write a diplomatically delicate speech during a visit to Ireland in March, in which he insisted the monarchy was determined to play a part in protecting the bond between the UK and Ireland post-Brexit. William became the first royal to visit Jerusalem and Palestine in 2018, and a year later, he and Kate became the first royals to visit Pakistan in 13 years. A collaboration with Sir David Attenborough has seen the naturalist become William's mentor on conservation issues too. Intent on spinning a positive message as opposed to finger-wagging doom-mongering, the Duke launched the Earthshot Prize in December, his biggest charitable endeavor to date, in a bid to galvanize a decade of action. The initiative, backed by Attenborough, aims to encourage and inspire people across the world to find innovative, new solutions to one of the gravest problems facing the Earth. A multi-million-pound prize will be awarded to 5 winners a year over 10 years, comprising at least 50 solutions to the world's greatest problems by 2030. According to a source close with the Duke, quote, "It's about saying we can do this, rather than feeling like it's all too much of a daunting challenge." Much has been made of Harry and Meghan's campaigning videos on issues like racism and voting, but William's style is markedly different. Those closest with him insist that the last thing he wants to do is be a preaching prince. The Duke has no interest in telling people how to live their lives, added the insider. He is realistic. What he is trying to do is come up with solutions to the challenges we face. And you? What do you think about this opinion? Please discuss with us in the comment section, and everyone also discuss them together. If you so prefer my video today, remember to like and share it with anyone you think will also like it like us. Also, subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel on YouTube to not miss any new video by our team. Now, thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos today.